no one saw it happen. Not even us. We didn't fall apart. We just stopped holding on. Cherry blossoms lit the sky in pink fire. April wrapped the city in gold. You stood there glowing in the light, but your hands felt suddenly cold. We used to move like gravity, like nothing could pull us apart. Now I feel the space between us stretching inside my heart. You said it's just a phase, we're fine, but your voice had already left. And I felt the future cracking in the quiet of your breath. Even the sky looked heavier that night, like it knew we were losing the fight. We didn't scream, we didn't crash, we just turned into the past. We were soft about it, soft when we let it fade. No shattered world around us, just promises unmade. We were soft about it, like love was built to bend, but quiet endings echo louder than the end. Oh, you're slower than the end. The sweater still hangs like a ghost in the corner of my room. Sunlight hits it every morning, like it's waiting there for you. We sat in that cafe in silence, gold light in your hair. He said maybe we've outgrown this, like it wasn't unfair. I nodded like I understood, like I wasn't losing air. But something inside my chest that day collapsed right there in that chair. Even the blossoms fell too soon, like they couldn't watch us bloom. I hate how gentle it was. No feeling, no war, just two hearts, too quiet to fight for more. Some loves don't explode in flames, they rise, they glow, and then they go. You were soft about it, soft like falling snow. Didn't feel the winter till you let me go. You were soft about it, but softness still can scar. Now every quiet moment hits me where you are. We didn't break apart, we just faded in the dark. April came back, but we didn't. And somehow I was water in the dark, you were fire in the spark. We were worlds that shouldn't touch, but we wanted it too much. I've been running from the feeling, like a scorn inside my chest. You were sunlight through the ceiling, breaking through my unrest. They said we'd only burn, they said we'd only drown, but every time you turn, you lift me off the ground. Maybe we're not meant to survive, maybe we're just meant to ignite. If loving you's a wildfire, when we collide, the sky opens wide, sparks in the rain, we're dancing in flames. I feel alive, you're pulling me higher, water and fire, water was scared of your heat, you were scared of my waves. But we found something sweet in the chaos we made. Your touch is electric like lightning in June. A sunset's aesthetic, pink skies over you. If we're a beautiful mistake, let the whole world watch us break. We don't fade, we don't fall, we rise above it all. When we collide, the sky opens wide, sparks in the rain, we're dancing in flames. I feel alive, you're pulling me higher, water and fire, water and fire. Oh, we glow in the afterlife, hearts in a free fall flight. If this is wrong, I don't wanna be right. When we collide, we shine. Oh, when we collide, we collide, we collide. We turn to steam tonight. Promise me we'll still rise. Even clouds can touch the sun. When two become one. So take my hand, let the ocean blind, let the flames crash down. When we collide, we rewrite the sky. No fear, no divine, just you and I. We're water and fire, but we don't expire. We rise and we rise and we rise when we collide. We shine. When we collide. I swear it felt like magic, like the world bloomed just for us. Or maybe it was just spring, playing tricks on my heart. Met you in a season that wasn't even mine. Cherry blossoms falling like a perfect sign. You laughed in the sunlight, bent your way. Even the clouds didn't know what to say. Lavender air, soft gold skies, petals caught in your dark brown eyes. Time slowed down like an old cassette. Every little second I don't forget. We were sitting in tall green grass, cold coffee melting in a plastic glass. You traced shapes in the dirt with your shoe. Said this feels different, and I knew. But nothing that blooms stays forever in place. Even spring learns how to fade its face. We were almost something in the golden light, dancing in a field that felt so right. Love like that, don't scream, it hums. Soft like petals when the morning comes. You were my spring before the fall, my quiet miracle, that's all. Now every flower that I see still whispers your name to me. Yeah. I go back there in my head sometimes, where the sky was pink and you were mine. Wisteria hanging like purple rain, trying to grow through my chest again. You said let's stay like this, half afraid, like you knew seasons were made to stay. Wine picked up and your hair moved slow, felt like a scene in a film, I know. Now it's just me and the memory, yeah. Still feel your shadow standing there, even when the trees are bare and cold. I see you in the colors gold. Guess some loves don't shatter or scream, they just turn into beautiful dreams. It wasn't dramatic,
No doors slammed,
no final words,
just the quiet understanding.
quiet understanding.
Some flowers bloom only to teach you how to let go.
We were almost summoned in the golden light, dancing in a field that felt so right. Love like that, don't scream, it hums, soft like petals when the morning comes. You were my spring before the fall, my quiet miracle, that's all. Now every flower that I see still whispers your name to me. It's funny how the most beautiful seasons are the ones that don't stay, but I still go there every time the blossoms fall. Almost spring, almost us. I still sleep on my side of the bed, like you're coming back. Met you when I wasn't looking at all, didn't plan on the way I'd fall. We smiled like it was nothing new, like loving me was easy for you. We talked about the smallest things, songs we liked and matching rings. Now I replay those little nights like I'm trying to get it right. Your name still lights up in my head, even though there's nothing left. I tell myself I'm moving on, but I still check if you're online. I wish I held you a little longer, said the things I kept inside. Love like ours don't disappear, it just hides. We don't talk, but I still feel it every time I close my eyes. You moved on, but I'm still here, sleeping on my side. Still on my side. Still on my side. Still on my side. Your hoodie's gone, but I kept the space on the hook beside my place. I don't need it, I just can't move anything that feels like you. I still remember how you'd laugh, head thrown back like nothing bad. Now silence hits a little hard when I'm alone inside my car. I'm not angry, I'm just tired of pretending I'm inspired by this freedom everyone says is better than what we had. I wish I held you a little longer, said the things I kept inside. Love like ours don't disappear, it just hides. We don't talk, but I still feel it every time I close my eyes. You moved on, but I'm still here, sleeping on my side. Some lovers don't ever lie, they just stay. I still sleep on my side of the bed. The sun goes down the same way every time, painting all your colors on the blinds. I still keep your sweater on my chair, like some part of me still thinks you're there. And I know I shouldn't, but I'll drive past your street just to feel something that I can't keep. Last light on the ceiling, last thought before I sleep. Last time that I felt it was when you were next to me. Now I stare at nothing, and nothing stares right back. I'm stuck in the last light of everything we had. Your coffee mug still sits beside the sink. I can't move it, don't know what I think some nights I swear I hear you at the door, and I remember you don't live here anymore. And I know I shouldn't keep the photos up, but taking them down feels like giving up. Last light on the ceiling, last thought before I sleep. Last time that I felt it was when you were next to me. Now I stare at nothing, and nothing stares right back. I'm stuck in the last light of everything we had. Maybe one day the sun goes down and I don't think of you. Maybe one day I drive that road and don't slow down. But today is not that day. Today I still stay. Last light, I'm still here. I'm still here. You left your scent across my sheets. It's been 11 days at least. I haven't washed, I might admit. I'd rather sleep surrounded by it. The neighbors think I'm doing fine. I wave and smile and keep in line. But when the door shuts and the dark sets in, I talk to you like you're still here. And maybe I'm the fool for holding air, but I swear I felt your fingers in my hair. Ghosts don't leave, they just go quiet, standing in the room beside me. You can't touch them, you can't fight it, but you feel them when the light moves. Ghosts don't leave, they learn your name. They show up in the strangest places, 2 a.m. in all the rain. I keep seeing all your traces. I found your lighter in my coat, and that stupid little note. You wrote your name beside my own, like we were something carved in stone. I used to think the love was loud, but you were quiet as a cloud. You came apart without a sound and left me reaching underground. And maybe I'm the fool for missing smoke, but you're the sweetest thing that ever broke. Ghosts don't leave, they just go quiet, standing in the room beside me. You can't touch them, you can't fight it, but you feel them when the light moves. Ghosts don't leave, they learn your name. You show up in the strangest places, 2 a.m. in all the rain. I keep seeing all your traces. I don't wanna get over it. I don't wanna be strong tonight. I just wanna sit here missing you and pretend that this is right. I just wanna sit here missing you and pretend that this is right. Ghosts don't leave, they just go quiet, standing in the room beside me. You can't touch them, you can't fight it, but you feel them when the light moves. Ghosts don't leave, they learn your name. God, they show up in the strangest places, 2 a.m. in all Met you when I wasn't looking for love. Didn't even try it, just showed up. You smile like the world slowed down. Now I'm stuck in that memory, can't climb out. We talked for hours about dumb little things. You told me secrets, I gave you my who. Now I'm lying here in an empty bed, reading old texts that I shouldn't have read. I wish I said what I needed to say before you packed up and walked away. Love like ours doesn't die easy. Still an empty part of me, like a dynasty that never ends, even when we're strangers again. You moved on and I don't blame you. I still check your page, I know I shouldn't. Guess I'm scared that you forgot everything we were, everything we're not. Your hoodie still hangs on the back of my door. I don't wear it, but I can't throw it on the floor. Still hear you laugh in quiet rooms. Still sleep on my side, leaving space for you. I wish I said what I needed to say before you packed up and walked away. Love like ours doesn't die. Like a dynasty that never ends, even when we're strangers again. Some loves don't break, they just settle in the quiet, always humming there forever.
My phone's at 5%, so am I. If this freezes, just let it. I've been saving conversations like they're gonna respond, but every time I read them, the meaning's already gone. Your name still autofills when I type something sad, like the phone knows the version of me I used to have. I muted all the group chats, still feel overdosed. Everybody loud, but I miss you the most. My screen's got fingerprints from nights I couldn't sleep, scrolling through the past like it's somewhere I can keep. Your hoodie on my chair like it's waiting for a body. My mind's on airplane mode, but my heart keeps calling. I try new habits, new cities, new lies, but every route I take still ends in your eyes. We were just moments, never meant to last forever, but forever keeps showing up when I try to feel better. I miss the quiet when your breathing matched mine. Now it's just this buzzing and a digital time. You're a song I never say, but I still know the tune. Every night feels late, every morning too soon. I smile in public, fall apart when I'm alone. Yeah, I learned how to cope, but I never moved on. I set alarms I don't answer, let them die in my phone, like promises we made but never fully owned. I see couples in reflections of the glass, wondering how they're brave enough to make something last. Your laugh still loads in my head real slow, low resolution, but I never let it go. I changed my password, changed my plans, changed my hair. Still feels like I left the best part of me back there. Every song sounds like it's written for regret. Every you'll be fine feels like a threat. I don't cry loud, I just leak in pieces. Emotion on silence, soul on red receipts. It's weird how absences wait, like you don't hear it, but it presses on your chest. I don't miss who you are now, I miss who I was before I learned how replaceable love can feel. We were just moments, never meant to last forever, but forever keeps showing up when I try to feel better. I mine. Now it's just this buzzing in a digital time. You're a song I never say, but I still know the tune. Every night feels late, every morning too soon. I smile in public, fall apart when I'm alone. Yeah, I learned how to cope, but I never moved on. Still buffering, still loading. If love's a file, mine's corrupted, but I keep it. Static fades.
I keep scrolling, waiting for a memory to glitch. Something true, something real. But there's just this constant hum now.
I deleted all the photos, cleared the cloud storage clean, but the hard drive of my chest is stuck on that one scene. You left me a voicemail back when phones had rings that echoed. I digitized the audio, played it back on slow. It just sounds like static now, a ghost in the wires, trying to light a fire with yesterday's desires. I trace your old apartment on Google Maps at 3 a.m. It's just a yellow square, but it's where my time began. I'm wearing your old flannel shirt, the one you hated most. It's just polyester now, but it smells like a ghost. We were never meant to be a novel, just a beautiful short story. The kind you read and weep, then put back on the top shelf, dusty. I miss the way you made the silence feel complete. Now it just sounds like white noise and the drumming of my feet. You're the last song on a tape that just ran out of spoon. Now I'm stuck here forever looking like a fool. I bought the cheapest digital clock, the one that never blinks, cause I can't handle the thought of how fast time sinks. I found the matching keys to a lock we never bought, a metaphor I guess for the future that we fought. I remember the coffee shop, the den in the booth where we sat. You told me you loved me just like that. It wasn't a question, it wasn't a plea, it was a statement of fact that ended me. Now that fact is obsolete, a software update failed. This quiet is so loud, man, it's deafening. It's not just silence, it's the space where your laughter used to breathe. It is the echo of a promise whispered into the concrete. I wish I could unknow you just to make the missing neat, but you're tattooed on the fragile side of my memory bank. I swear I hear your footsteps right before I sink. We were never meant to be a novel, just a beautiful short story. The kind you read and weep, then put back on the top shelf, dusty. I miss the way you made the silence feel complete. Now it just sounds like white noise and the drumming of my feet. You're the last song on a tape that just ran out of spool. Now I'm stuck here forever looking like a fool. Static won't stop,